Welcome to the month of April, and this month we are talking about owning your digital presence. Before we get to it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, I am your host, Charity Mbatude, the hostess with the mostest. You know what I'm saying, right? We have a special guest. Of course, we always have special guests, but today's guest is special times two. She has been on multiple social media platforms. She's now on TV, she's worked at radio. So we feel that she was the right person to discuss this topic on how to own your digital presence. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hannah Arinaitwe. I hope I'm saying it right.
Yes, you're saying it right.
Arinaitwe. I want to stick to English, so Arinaitwe.
Arinaitwe, yes.
Please introduce yourself to the audience.
Thank you so much, Charity, for having me. I'm super excited. Like she said, my name is Hannah Arinaitwe. I am a solution journalist, a multimedia journalist. I work with UBC TV. We have a show that airs every Sunday, 5 p.m. called Your Space Uganda. So we do collaborate with the Office of the IGG. We have conversations around corruption and the role that young people play in that direction. I'm also a founder of Art for Change, where we use art and content creation to tell stories. I'm a social media consultant, and I am also a content creator. I love creating content. And that's basically who I am.
Amazing. Before we started this show, ladies and gentlemen, we had to first do a TikTok. That proves that she is really a content creator on social media. Yeah. Anyway, our first question for the interview is, when someone says owning your digital presence, what does that mean?
It just simply means showing the world who you are, because the internet gives you access to an entire global network.
Yeah.
So a digital presence means you sharing with the world who you are, or what you do, or how you want them to perceive you as an individual.
Right. So what's the first thing you did to actually own your digital presence when you were getting into the digital space? How did you build it? What's the first thing you did?
The first thing I did was not buy an iPhone.
Right? That's normally the first thing people do.
Yes, I've had so many people say, oh, I need to first buy myself a good phone, then I will start. Trust me, honey, you will not start. So I started with what I had by then. It was an Infinix, I think Note 7 or Note something. Not the best camera quality, but I started with that.
Yeah.
And I started taking pictures and sharing with people about what I do on a daily, my school life. And that's just basically how my entire story started. I will later on connect it to how it landed me a TV job.
Yeah. Amazing. You've mentioned that, normally people first start, I want to first buy the latest iPhone. I want to first buy the latest Samsung.
I want to learn how to edit.
Edit videos.
First.
First. So what's that one mistake that people normally do when trying to, break into that space of...
Yeah, I think people are always looking for perfection. They want to do everything to 100%. I feel like for somebody that may not have all the particular finances and abilities to do that at the moment, it's okay to just start with whatever you can do.
Whatever you can do.
Yeah, just take a picture, post it. Next time you will learn how to add the color. Next time you will learn how to
add a caption, caption.
Yeah. Then you will learn about how to put a hashtag. The way I used to do a lot of my digital content before is completely different to how I do it now.
Yeah.
Like now you can call me like an I've forgotten how they pronounce that word. That one. Yes. But also I think it's a bit of an advantage to me because I did media at Makerere University. I've also been to a couple of media fellowships, so I do have those skills. But just start with what you have, and before you know it, the more you consistently do it, the better you become.
Amazing. You've mentioned that, breaking into this space also helped you land a TV job, right? So could you maybe take us through that briefly, how that came about?
Definitely. So I, first of all, understood why I wanted to have a digital presence. Sometimes it's important for you to understand why you want to have the presence. Is it because you want to build a perception or a brand of who you are? Is it because you want to be famous, which is actually okay? Is it because you want to be an influencer, you want to be a product manager? Decided to use my digital presence and social media in particular to build my brand around who I wanted to be then.
Yeah.
So I opened up a YouTube channel YouTube channel, I was using my phone. I didn't even have a ring light. I was just putting it on a couple of like maybe 10 books, and then I put it on my phone. And I began to speak into the camera and just share with people about my experiences. That was 2020. I wasn't even in university, so I was telling them about my high school life and what I know in regards to that regard. And then I started to actively share my links. When I tell you that I'm a very persistent person, I'm very persistent. Whether you want it or not, whether you have seen my link or not, I will share my link until you have no option but to open up. So I had no idea that one of my links reached somebody that had an opportunity at UBC. So they watched my video, poorly edited, poorly lighted, but they're seeing this somebody who constantly shares content like without a fail every week. And they called me in for an interview. And they're like, Hannah, we like what you're doing with the little that you have. We like your confidence. We like your consistency. We have a deal for you. Are you interested? And I said, yes, I'm interested. Because I was just about to finish my university third year. And as I told myself that in my dream chat that I wanted to do something to do with TV because I was already doing radio. So I was like, I need TV this year. And I was just like, oh, okay. So just fall into my lap. Wow, lovely.
Amazing. That's the power of consistency. And as we close, what's that one thing you advise someone who is getting into this space? What should they do right? We've talked about what not to do. Now, what should they do right?
First of all, know who you are, because the more you share with the world about yourself, about your work, expect a lot of criticism. But once you know who you are, you're able to take on that criticism with an open mind. Number 2, please be consistent. There is something called the Grant Cardone 10x rule. We have over billions of people all over the world. So you sharing your one video every day is not even reaching a quarter of this entire world that is on internet. So be consistent, share as much as possible as you can, and then you start to see the results with time. And do not strive for perfection, but rather strive for, I don't know, just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Thank you so much, Hannah, for your time and your insights on this topic of how to own your digital presence. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've heard it from the horse's mouth. She's now on TV, and I hope you get time and watch her show every Sunday, right?
Every Sunday, 5 p.m.
Every Sunday, 5 p.m. Hannah, it's been lovely. Any parting shots as we leave?
Any parting shots? Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Don't wait for it, just do it.
Don't wait for it, just do it. And would you mind sharing your contact details, for business ladies and just for business? So she mentioned she's a consultant as well. So you can just read them, the numbers or email address that someone can, reach you out on.
You can find me on all social media platforms. And when I say all, I mean all of them. At Arinaitwe Hannah, my Gmail, arinaitwehannah@gmail.com. I'll not share my phone number here, but I'm always available in my DMs.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Hannah, once again. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information from different experts like Hannah herself. See you next month. Cheers.